Greetings and salutations, ladies, gentlemen, and NBDarkables, back to the Duggie Zone, and welcome into the Duggie Zone. My name is Woofy, and I humbly invite you to episode 20 of Squidpath Cavalier, the Octopath Traveler live playthrough. We're still leveling up our characters to make sure that we can handle whatever comes our way, so we can finish the story on all these 4 characters, and with that, finish the game. Because I'm only gonna finish the story with these 3 characters. That's my goal, at least.
Time to teach you a lesson.
And we'll see how it goes. I'm a little bit emotionally stunted right now, so I do apologize if I sound a little bit less enthusiastic than usual. Let's just say that I'm very disappointed in myself today, and it's okay. It's just me being unable to control my emotions that well when it comes to like competitive games and stuff. Things didn't go well. I was in a very, like,
I'll do my best, huh?
let's just call it not a good mood at the end of the day, because I kind of failed at doing the simplest of tasks. No, the usual shenanigans.
Let's... The winds of fortune are howling.
I literally tried my best to, you know. Essentially, I was playing for the first time with another person, one that I've been chatting with a little bit back and forth with, and now we finally decided to play some games. So, I wanted to get a little bit better at League of Legends, so we tried that out, and needless to say, I had a hard time with pretty much everything that was going on with the game. Something that I actually wanna compare here. I feel that the difference between a game like Predecessor and a game like League of Legends is that in League of Legends they never stop designing the characters. They just keep on designing on them. I found so many champions throughout the game that could do so many things at once that really frustrated me. Just to give an example, Zamira that can block while she's shooting and stuff. It was so difficult for me to actually focus on the game and actually just have fun with it when like pretty much every single enemy I encountered had like a very intricate kit. While in Predecessor, pretty much every kit is very straightforward. You know what it does, and there is, of course, some skill expression in interactions with other abilities, but it's not like every character can do like 16 different things. And that sadly frustrated me a lot. So, it sucks, but I'm kind of disappointed in myself for not being able to just, you know, relax with it and not take it too seriously. I just felt that I was being a nuisance, or rather I felt like I was being a liability. And if there's one thing that really doesn't roll well with me, it's being a liability. So I ended up being a little bit frustrated, and I have this feeling that this person is not super hype into like trying games with me again.
Great inferno to scorch the land.
Let's do...
I feel that it could have been going much better, but I kind of failed at that. At making it more enjoyable to sit and play with me, and I feel really bad because of it. Like, I feel I kind of, you know, disappointed a person. Not that they said they were disappointed. I just feel that I'm disappointed in myself that I couldn't, you know, keep my cool throughout those 2 games. Actually, the first game went okay, but everything fell apart like around us. But the second game, oi. The second game, I was literally being so frustrated by everyone being able to do everything at once that, yeah, I had to at times just stop talking at all. because I didn't want to ruin the experience, but I kind of feel like I already did, so it's not like I saved that situation at all.
Thus ends your lesson.
And that's something that I'm a little bit disappointed with myself. I'm disappointed in myself that I couldn't control my like explosive emotions for when I am a liability. I panic, and when I panic, I tilt. I wasn't doing super well. Let me say it that way. I was not doing well in that game. So it was hard for me to like just look at it in a positive light. I pretty much just felt like I was being a nuisance, and
I will cut you down.
I hope that they forgive me for that really bad first-hand impression of me when you're gaming with me, because I'm not all the time like that. But it's a really bad first-hand impression, if you ask me, and I'm very disappointed in myself for that. So.
I'll do my best.
I really hope that
Fire, burn strong.
that it's not as bad as I make it out to be. I hope that they understand. But you never know. I mean, I don't mind just chatting with them. It's not like I have to game with everyone I talk to. I know plenty of people I don't play any games with that I still talk to. It's just,
My turn.
I feel it's the best way for me to like learn about a person, what they like, what they dislike, you know, stuff like that.
For you.
And I feel it's healthy for me to
I'll
learn
not be defeated.
how other people around me feel about games and what they want to experience in their games.
Hope I've grown more able.
So it's an easy way for me to learn about a person. Of course, we can always talk and get to know each other that way. All I'm saying is that it's a very nice way to get, you know, to get a head start on the friendship with gaming. I feel it's a very effective way of building friendships. But sadly, I'm a bit of a tryhard, and by a bit I mean a lot.
It's my turn now.
So I'm a little bit disappointed in myself that I couldn't, you know, just control my anger. Oh, those are the red ones. Well, in that case, get
For
this.
you.
I think he needs it more than anybody else. The thunderstorm is starting to not do too much. It's not super bad.
I will cut you down.
Huh?
I can at least let her use her fireball right there.
Fire, burn strong.
That's fair.
What is that? Now the true lesson begins.
Firestorm. Lovely. So far, so good.
My friends, I am
The
so
battle is truly joined. I will cut you down.
Well, she will have to use her revival spell in the clerics. That's revive. It's right there.
Elfric's name. Be saved.
With 1 HP.
What to do?
I guess. Well, I surely hope that he levels up afterwards. Else we're in problems. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. And that's to summarize why I don't sound as enthusiastic as I usually do. It's based in my own self-disappointment. I always feel stupid when I can't control my like emotions, and I get too emotional because, you know, I want to do well and then I don't do well and then I get frustrated because of it. But I guess it's one of my many hurdles in life.
Let us fight
I
with
don't mind
honor.
having challenges in life.
Victory shall be mine.
It's just I just don't want to hurt others through my own competitive nature. If that makes sense. I like taking games seriously. I like being competitive.
Do this.
But I also need to like have a somewhat standard approach to how things should work. And the standard should be that I shouldn't, you know,
My turn now. Huh?
I shouldn't get angry because I shouldn't get angry when I'm playing with other people. That's pretty much how I would look at it.
Now.
But that's, of course, the hardest part. Oh, thank you, T. I love playing games with you too.
What next?
And I hope that when I get like emotionally invested in a negative fashion, that it doesn't, you know, hurt you, because like that's not what I want. It's not that I get angry at others. I get angry at myself for being stupid and bad.
I will cut
And yeah, that negativity is of course not a hurtful negativity, but it's still negativity, and that affects people differently. Some people can really easily handle like negative outbursts, others really can't. And yeah, I just hope that it's not that case in this particular situation. Just need to find your Charizard. Oh, the one I need to send a message? Is it the one I need to send a message?
Well then.
Close.
Ophelia, I'm not gonna let you do much. It's not about the money. It's about sending a message. But the points could have gone in! The points could have gotten in.
A great inferno to scorch the land.
See, these enemies are the annoying enemies. Those you really don't want to be up against. Typical.
No.
My blade is unbending. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Stop missing!
Let's do this.
Stop missing, what the... Everything burns. And honestly, I kinda hate that you just reminded me, because
Cut you down.
I finally got my mind off of that thought, but now it's back. That I wanted to play Pokemon Unite again, but that is not it. That's not it. I need to play more Predecessor. That's the one. That's the one.
I'll not be defeated.
I need to be diligent. I know I'm gonna love that game to bits if I just give it a chance to really get a hold on my heart. Yeah, exactly. Don't play Pokemon Unite. It's so toxic. It's a toxic game. And it ruins relationships, it ruins friendships, and in my case, it can make you want to drink. And it's expensive, it is predatory, and they're cashing in on my nostalgia, and that's very bad. So yeah, I know I shouldn't do it. But every single time I watch some of my friends that stream Pokemon Unite as their main thing, I really hate it. I really hate it, but I really, and I do repeat, I really love being able to, there was a Cait and that escaped. Fuck me. Ugh, annoying.
Victory shall be mine.
Let's just get away. I wanted to get the Cait, but of course I missed, like multiple times in a row. But every time I watch them play, like on stream and stuff, I can see how fun it can be in like a full group.
Protect us.
Victory shall
But
be mine.
it's just not a healthy game. It's not a healthy game to play. That's the worst part. Like, the main design of Pokemon, if they didn't go this greedy route, is actually super good.
My research on you.
Like, I love the whole, like, 10-minute matches thing. More MOBAs should actually look at that. And, actually do something about it. Niantic has nothing to do with Pokemon Unite. That's Teamy Studios and Tencent. Niantic is behind something like Pokemon Go. I don't think they're involved.
There is no
It's Teamy Studios that designed the game, which is Tencent's own development studio. Okay, fair enough. Pokemon games are made by either the Pokemon Company, Niantic, or Teamy Studios. I don't think there's any other.
It's my turn now.
I'm just gonna keep on escaping until I find the elusive Cait. Because that's the one I need. Because if I can kill that one, it's gonna be so good.
Step right up. It's my turn now.
Oh yeah. Pokemon TCG Live is also made by a different dev, yeah. They don't have a lot of dev studios working on Pokemon titles.
'Tis a good day for battle. Victory shall be mine.
But it's pretty good. It's a pretty good game. I like the card game, but damn do I hate that every card game needs to have staples. Like, that is something that is actually my biggest problem with all card games, is that every card game has staples. Like cards that you pretty much need in every deck to make the game flow as it should. And it doesn't matter if it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Or if it's Pokemon, or if it's Magic. There will always be like a few cards that are essential to just the gameplay. Which just makes me think, why is that just not a mechanic in the game that you can just use whenever? But, Well, that's something that always brings me to not like card games, is that there's always something you need. There's not something where you have full skill expression and you can build whatever and it'll work at a high level. Yeah, okay. But that is definitely something that I dislike about it.
Open for business.
I wish that I had the means to I wish I had the means to get the to get that hype for card games, but it just seems like it just doesn't happen. I have always loved collecting cards, but playing the card games, I've come to the conclusion I like collecting the cards and selling them and all that. Like, I like the business part of card games more than the game. Live is hot garbage. To be honest though, I also felt the other, like the original one was kinda garbo. But that's maybe just me. How are you supposed to get those 4 hits in on it? There's literally no way we can do that. Even if we really wanted to, how are you supposed to do that? How? How are you supposed to? Even if I hit... Oh, vigilance.
Victory.
It's just gonna flee now. It's just gonna flee now. I'm so ready for it. And flee. 2 hits and it's gonna escape. It's gonna escape. I'm so ready for it. It's gonna escape. It was not the weakness. I took a gamble. It's gonna flee. Fuck! Fuck! I'm about to be done with this area and just go for the normal Caits. Like, it's not worth it going against the big Caits. Like, I'll never get to stop it in time. It'll just escape. Annoying. Annoying. The original client was outdated, but was fully functional, well optimized, and updates were usually flawlessly implemented. I mean, I had plenty of issues just launching the original client, so I would not say it was like, okay, maybe that was just on my system, but I can definitely tell you that I had problems with the original client, with multiple crashes while starting up the game. or multiple times where it didn't want to lock me in, which was pretty annoying. But yes, it was definitely functional. Like when we were playing, we could play for hours without any issue. But and it looked outdated. It's a little bit of a toss-up at the end of the day. The only like real consistent like card game I have played online, I gotta admit, it gotta be Duels of the Planeswalkers. In my opinion, that is the most consistent experience I've had. As weird as that may sound. I remember the Carrion Caves had a lot of them. So we're going to the Boulder Fall. I have to remember. Oh, there. I think we're just going over to that area instead, because then we can actually get some Cait kills. Because that's what I've been looking for this entire time. So I'm like, can we please get somewhere with this? Like, come on. If a card's functionality was broken, it was like 1 day to fix it. Oh, yeah. I get you on that point, though. I do get you there. That it feels like they're just not updating TCG Live. And I don't know why, because they're supposed to, if you ask me, they're supposed to make sure that it's the perfect option. But I think they on purpose makes it gimped, so that people still feel forced to like buy the actual cards and play it physically. Because that's what they do with the... Or how it seems like they do with Magic the Gathering. Where MTG Arena has a really bad habit of not really having... Like, the functionality seems gimped. And the card library is really restricted as well. So, yeah, it's just a mess. That's why I normally support, like... card games that are online that has never had a physical version, because then you know that they're trying to make that game work. Don't know if that sounds like me talking out of my ass, but that's how I feel about it. One card game I adore to death that got destroyed by becoming a physical card game was Soulforge. Soulforge was only a digital game back in the day, and it was so good. It was so fun, and you could just keep on playing for hours on end without getting tired of it. And you could build pretty much whatever and make it work if you knew how to play your cards right. Just like Jade and Yugi. I want to make a game someday, but I'm busy with my current game. Well, that's the eternal dilemma. What do you want to focus on first? Yeah, I know what you meant. That you want to make a card game yourself, but you're already working on making a different kind of game at the moment. And I really like the bird goblins you made. They were so good. I love that design. Lovely critters. Also, let's just be honest. It's about time that there are some people that makes, in this case you, amazing, deep, intricate worlds for tabletop. I really like that you are showing a lot of passion around it. And the Giblins are absolutely adorable. Love them to bits. Also, just in general, I like the species choices you have chosen. Oh, Giblins. Ah, I see Giblins. Instead of Giblins, so it's Giblins. Gotcha. I'm pretty sure we can get some good stuff in here. Like a Cait that we can actually kill. Imagine dragons. Stupid jokes aside. This is the area where we usually stood and ran around until we found something.
Now then.
I didn't want to do lizards and cats like Elder Scrolls, Pathfinder, and D&D. Yeah, you did. You included sharks. You included crocodiles and alligators.
The battle is
And I appreciate that. They are well too underrepresented in like just games in general. And when they are in games, they're usually the bad guys, and you're like, why not on my team? What is that?
Have at you.
What the hell? Wolves are so underrepresented. Yeah, sure. Good joke, C. Good joke.
Sings tonight.
It's like saying foxes are so underrepresented in the furry fandom.
For you.
I think they'll be popular in TTRPGs.
Well then.
Nah. We're just gonna do a light spell or something. Horiraito!
Light.
Woofy, I'm not capping. Are you sure? Oh, okay, actually, for tabletop RPG, that might actually be true. I was thinking MMOs, because that's literally the to-go most developers do.
Have at you.
But you can play the Wolfmen in D&D, if I remember correctly.
What to
Wasn't there something like that?
For you.
Oh, is that just being a werewolf?
I'll do my best. Oh, sacred light.
Oh, Everlight. That's not a joke. No, that's not a joke anybody will get, but whatever. I'll roll with it. I don't care.
Victory. Out of my way.
Yeah.
My
Little
turn.
Beakerino.
For you.
Let's do...
The mole.
D&D has elephants, rabbits, owls, lizards, cats, lions, and dragons. Ah, I see.
I'll not.
You can't even be a werewolf. Okay. Was that Pathfinder then, where you can be like a werewolf? I know it was one of those pen and paper RPGs where you could be a wolf.
For you.
But it could also be like a non-RPG and it's just like a tabletop game. And I remember wrong. Would not surprise me. Wouldn't be first time that has happened. How much HP does this have? Wolverine and Sabretooth.
Battle.
Oh. Oh. Jab jab. Cheap jab.
So much to learn.
4k HP left? Okay, fair enough.
My turn now.
I can get behind that. Bonk.
Here I go.
Just have a beast mode with claws. Oh, I see. I see.
For you.
Give old Barrack as many tries as possible to prove himself.
My blade is unbending. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Well, at least it counted for something.
Well then. Ha! Let's do this.
An interesting dilemma.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses. Hold your horses.
Let the night consume all. An Interesting dilemma.
Whoom. Okay, the only way to be a Cain in 5 is to use Wild Shape or Polymorph. Oh, I see. Oh, broken, nice, nice. That's all we needed.
My turn now.
That's everything we ever needed. Beautiful.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Lovely.
The battle.
Usable only at maximum boost. Oh.
My turn now.
Hmm. Let's do heal more.
Miracle of healing.
Just for good measure.
My turn now.
Donate BP to him, so it's up at 3.
The battle is truly joined.
I think I want to use Brain's Thunder, but I can't. So we're gonna... Oh, yeah, we can.
I wreak havoc upon thee.
5k damage, good
Each
stuff.
battle, I grow stronger.
So little XP for such a long battle? I'm never fighting those guys again, that's for sure. That was a waste of my time. And yours as well, at home. Wow. Okay, that was shit. I'm never fighting those guys again. I'm just gonna go for the Caits. I don't know why I keep thinking that I need to do anything differently. So,
I will battle.
ignore every enemy except for Caits. Caits are important, the rest don't matter. It's not enough XP to warrant the time it takes to kill them. That's a little bit sad though. 100 XP for such a long battle?
Research on you.
My brain cannot compute the stupidity of that. That is so dumb. Also in Pathfinder there are no wolves, but there are kitsune. Oh my. There are trickster foxes.
Flame, protect us.
Have at you.
Well, in that case there are woofers to be made. Oh yeah. Speaking of my previous statement where like the beast characters are always enemies. There was actually one anime that surprised me in the last few years, which was 2020. No, wait.
Can't we settle this
Was it
like
2021? Well, in the last 3 years. Let's put it that way. There was one series that have surprised me where one of the beast characters apparently was a good guy, and I'm not, of course, going into detail because I don't want to spoil. But
Battle is truly joined.
everybody, please, if you ever want to watch a really good fantasy anime that was made in the recent 10 years, please give Adventure Quest The Adventure of Dire Chains. You really have to. Like, I'm not joking, it's so worth it. Amazing series. Amazing. It has good story, it is well animated, it's based on an old anime, so it's a readaptation following the manga of the same name. Oh, there's a Cait. That's the exact one we were looking for.
I'll not be.
Beautiful.
Victory shall.
No! Fuck off! Fuck off, Octopath!
My turn now.
Fuck off! But yeah, please, by all means, if you ever want to watch a really good fantasy anime that's made in the last 3 years and isn't one of the big 3, so to speak, watch Dragon Quest The Adventure of Dai. Watch it. It's so good.
Victory shall be mine.
It's the first anime in a while that has made me, like, shed a tear at the end. Like, it was such an amazing ride. And I cannot recommend it enough. I simply can't. It would be rude of me to say anything different. Like, it's one of the few anime that got like a 9 in recent years for me on my anime list. Normally, I don't just give those out willy-nilly. So, Really good series. Very, very recommended.
Have at you.
Where the beast characters are more than just, you know, evildoers. There's actually some depth to, like, the characters in the universe. And I love it. I love it.
Have at you.
Speaking of, does any of you have, like, a pet peeve in anime in terms of, like, a setting or, like, a dynamic between characters or something like that? Because I certainly have one that I fucking hate, that I just don't want anymore in my anime. I'm definitely adding chiplins to my game. They're gonna be a magically talented species. They're gonna be like the kobolds. Oh, that's a cool idea. I love it.
Victory shall be
To make them the kobolds of your what was it, Convergence it was called? Or did I remember it wrong? Was that what you called your TTRPG?
Let us fight with honor. Have at you.
Please give me a Cait, and this time let me kill it. Please.
Step right up.
I don't know how much longer I can go on with all of this bullshit. It's Convergence. At least that's the title at this stage. Yeah. I just wanted to know if I remembered it correctly, or if my brain had just made up a word. Oh my goodness, my brain is so fried today. Like, I just want to see a Cait. Come on, and let me actually kill it.
I will battle.
Have at you.
My promise was that I needed to get my team up to level 40, and then they should be able to handle whatever comes their way. And we're very close to it, so that's why I kind of want to step it up, so...
I've done my research on you.
Victory shall be mine.
They do not know what they're in for. Fair enough. Fair enough, we're just gonna kill them. That's at least better than just running around with no result. Lovely.
I'll do.
And then we can use her scholar skills to make another lightning blast.
Here
And then we donate BP to Cyrus.
for you.
I love that you could like play a Chiplin duelist Reaver with street magician background and use a bunch of can strips as your ninjutsu while doing sneaky steppies. Would you egg? Little burp ninja.
I'll not be defeated. Thunder! Bring out!
I like that idea. That's pretty cool.
I am not made for such battles.
Like, look at that. That was a much easier battle than that big bird, and it gave more XP. That already shows, like, volumes of how bad those earlier battles were. They were a waste of my time. That actually gave more than the big bird, so the big bird is just a waste of time. Just in general.
It's a good day for battle.
If I could just get
I'll
one.
not be defeated.
Just one. Just one Cait. Then I would be happy for today. But, an Elder Chiplin would legit be Sam the Eagle. Sam the Eagle from the Muppets? Yeah, okay.
Let's do this.
So fantastic. Oh, boy. Cait?
Ready or not, here I come.
Victory shall be mine.
I gotta go take a shower before I go run errands. No worries. I thank you for stopping by, and thanks for keeping me company. I'll see you around when I do.
There is no choice.
Victory.
You take good care of yourself now, okay?
I will cut you down.
Okay. No.
What?
I don't want it. Iku.
I'll do my.
Baldy smash. Whatever that means.
Bring out.
I'll be back later if you want to play Predator more before bed. I will have to look into it. I have an agreement with another friend of mine after stream, but we'll see how it goes.
Not bad.
But I would love to play more Predecessor with you. We'll just we'll see it about time. But I will definitely be staying in touch. Thank you for stopping by and take care of those errands. You got this. I believe in you. Big pets for you too, and thanks for the talk. It helped me clear my mind a little bit to get it out. You know, sometimes you bottle up your emotions, and it's good to actually get them out, even if it's on a stream. So what if the public knows that I have emotions? Oh no.
Time to teach
Wow, a streamer has emotions? That's so cringe. Imagine people having emotions. My emotions.
Time to teach you a
This game is not good at giving me the information I need.
No,
And the information is, where's the Cait? Why can't I find a Cait? Why am I not allowed to get a Cait? Cait!
I've done my
They're
research.
so rare here.
Here I go.
They're so rare. They're so rare here. Why am I not finding more Caits? Last time I was actually playing this, last episode at 19, I met like so many Caits. I just didn't get any of them, but I at least encountered them. But it's a little bit of an issue because like I really want to just finish the game so I can play something different live.
Victory shall be mine.
Actually, speaking of, I'm actually considering changing a bit around what I do with Duggie Zone Live. I was considering just making it full-on Woofy versus and dropping the Duggie Zone Live
I will back.
idea, and then just have one Duggie Zone
Have at you.
series at a time, and just get shit done. And then my streams would be, you know, I want to play this game. I want to play this game. You know, just having a little bit more relaxing environment for my streaming content.
No, then.
Well, but we'll see how it goes. You know, sometimes it's hard to know what's gonna happen in the next few weeks. But I'm definitely considering changing the format on Duggie Zone Live, or just altogether dropping the series name.
The battle is truly joined.
Everything comes with time. Patience is one of them. If I learn to be patient, I can make better content when I do make content, you know?
Let us
Where
fight
are the
with
Caits in
honor.
this house? Like, goodness gracious, I just want a kitty cat. Cat, I'm a kitty cat. Da-da-dum-dum-dum, da-dum-dum-dum. Cat, I'm a kitty cat. Da-ba-dum-dum-dum, da-dum-dum-dum. Cat, I'm a kitty cat. Da-da-dum-dum-dum, da-da-dum-dum-dum.
Step right up.
It's like it has left the building completely. What is happening? What happened to my voice there? What is happening?
Let us fight with honor.
What is going on
The
here?
battle is truly joined.
If I don't find them soon, then I don't know what to do.
Step
There's one. But will I be able to take it out? Is the question. Are you ready to see me miss? It's just gonna flee.
Whoops.
I hate you! What the hell? I hate you so much! Why? You barely get a chance to actually fight it. And how do you avoid the low hit rate? I'm just wondering. Just asking out there if there's anybody that knows. Goodness gracious, I'm to put it simply, I am not having a good time with this game. Like, it's so difficult for no reason. Like,
I've done my research on you.
oi.
Battle is truly joy.
But I'm definitely wondering how I'm gonna move on with the brand and change stuff around to something I'm more satisfied with. And one of the things I was thinking about is that
Let us fight with honor.
why have like
It's my turn now.
why have RB like Duggie's Own Life should be for like new experiences, new games where I can sit and like use my brain for like learning a game or stuff like that, right?
Flame, protect us.
Well, I am just about to be done for today. If I don't get at least one Cait, then it's a waste of time. Then I've wasted an hour of your time as well.
Let us fight with honor.
I don't care about your big ass birds.
Truly joy.
Give me the cat and don't miss your goddamn hits. Goodness gracious. Where's the... How do you get higher accuracy? I have a feeling it's only levels that will decide that. Which means that I cannot hit it for now.
Can't we settle this?
Please! I beg of you.
My turn
I
now.
beg of you. Please let me have that one, so at least this stream wasn't in vain.
The ba-
Well then,
Finally! Holy shit! Oh my goodness, it finally happened!
thunder, ring out.
Goodness gracious, man. It really didn't have to be this difficult, okay?
Nothing will quiet the storm.
But that was a lot of damage though. Like, I'm actually kinda impressed that it did so much damage.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
Finally we got one. Holy shice. That took so much effort. But I will get 1,000 XP and that's worth it.
That's true.
Yeah, as you can see, it's so much easier to level up when you actually get a Caits. Oh, thank you. Finally. Now I can check if accuracy comes with levels. No, it doesn't. Wasn't it 176 before? Yeah, he doesn't have anything left. No. No. You can learn Firestorm now. Thank you. We kinda needed you to learn that. Vim and Viga. That is a save for sure. If we can get one more Cait, that would be nice. But it's not necessary. It's just nice that we finally got one.
Come at you.
It literally does not have to be like getting 3. As long as we're getting 1, it's fine. But I would really like to get a second one because that will give another level to our team. Which we definitely would like to get.
Flame, protect us.
But I'll give it a few more minutes. And if I don't find another Cait, then Then whatever, we got the first Cait and that's what matters. then we're getting one step closer to the goal, which is actually continuing the game and finishing the storylines.
With honor. Now then.
I just have a really odd feeling in my gut that that the like last boss of this game will be like super tanky and will take forever to kill, because there will be, it will not surprise me if there is a max level in this game. That would not surprise me at all. It would not come as a surprise to me if that's the case.
Open for business.
It would not, okay?
Now,
It would barely surprise me. Because I just experienced that on Twitch before I moved over here on YouTube. I was playing Ruined King, the League of Legends story. And the max level was 30. That hit me like a truck in my emotions. I was like, how could you? I finally had a game that I could grind and you put a level cap at 30? It hurt my soul. It hurt me to my core. I was so sad about that.
Victory shall.
It hurt me. And that's no joke. I was actually really miffed about that.
Let us fight with honor.
Okay.
and
One more encounter. If I don't see a Cait, then we'll call it there. One more encounter. You better come in clutch. Never mind.
this like gentle.
They don't come in clutch. Well. Oh well. I know it's been very short, but that concludes today's episode of Squidpath Cavalier, episode 20. I'm actually gonna give you I'm actually gonna do something off stream with Octopath. I'm gonna level up my characters so they're all at level 40. Like those 4 I have, at least level 40. Because then next episode we're actually going into the story again and finishing it up so we can end this game. Because I'm definitely feeling like this game is beginning to annoy me a little bit and actually not be that enjoyable anymore. So I need to finish this game like stat. And once that happens, it's gonna be so much easier. What the hell is that? What is that? There's something wrong with my end screen. I actually don't know what it is. It's like a big line goes across my screen. Don't like it. Don't like it. Well, that concludes episode 20. If you like what you watch, you give in a little like. And if you want to see some actual content where I'm not like exhausted and mentally depleted and all that kind of stuff, then subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss another episode here in the Duggie Zone. My name is Woofy and I wish you all a good evening. Take care.